Hi, everyone. Welcome to Women's Health Essentials. I'm excited to be with all of you tonight, so thank you for joining. We're going to give everyone just a couple of minutes to jump on and we will dive in. So you guys just sit tight. There is a chat button at the very bottom. If you see that, would you just type in the chat box that you can hear me? And I'm going to share my screen in just a second as well. But welcome to all of you. Thank you again for coming. And just type in the chat box. Yes, if you can hear me. Okay, great. I'm getting some responses already, so thank you. All right, now I'm going to share my screen with you guys, and we will get started in just a second. All right, you guys should see my screen now. You should see a picture that says Women's Health Essentials. If you don't, please let me know. All right. How's everyone doing tonight? I'm excited to be with you guys. All right, guys. It looks like everyone can hear me, so that's good. Okay, well, let's go ahead and dive in. It's a couple minutes past 8 o'clock, so I want to be respectful of your time and get started. So again, welcome to Women's Health Essentials. So we are going to talk, obviously, about different strategies and natural solutions for women's health and all the, typical issues that many of us face. So I think you're going to walk away tonight with a lot of helpful information and things that you can implement immediately. So I'm really excited to share some of this stuff with all of you. And if at any point you have a question throughout this presentation, type it in the chat box and I'm going to address all the questions at the very end. So definitely type your questions in the chat box and I'll be sure to get to those at the end because I'm sure some questions will arise and I definitely want to be able to answer those. So again, welcome to this Women's Essentials event. And just in case we haven't met, my name is Jen Broyles, and I am a certified holistic health coach and essential oils educator, and I absolutely love supporting people who are motivated to improve their health. And if you're on this webinar tonight, then I'm sure that is you. If you're taking the time to learn and invest in your health, then you're obviously motivated. So a bit about me, I am a former pharmaceutical sales rep turned holistic health coach after trying to solve my own health issues. I definitely went the conventional medicine route, unfortunately without much success. So I started doing my own reading and research, and I'm sure many of you can relate when you're not getting the answers that you're looking for. You start kind of trying to figure it out yourself. Many of us do that. And that's what I started doing. So I started doing a lot of reading and research about nutrition and food. For me, I was having a lot of digestive problems. And so it made sense that maybe I should look at the food I'm eating. But of course, that was not addressed ever in conventional medicine. And so the more I read, the more I researched, the more passionate I became. I just wanted to keep learning everything that I was soaking in. So I decided to return to school and study holistic nutrition, which is ultimately how I came to learn about essential oils. So now it's my mission to share and educate others, such as yourself, on natural solutions, essential oils, and the role of nutrition and lifestyle and overall health, because it's so important. I mean, certain lifestyle changes and dietary changes and incorporating natural solutions can make such a big impact in how you feel. And I do want to point out that I'm not a doctor. So none of this information tonight should be considered medical advice. As a health coach, my mission is to provide education to empower you to make the best decisions about your health and your family's health. So before we begin, I just want to ask you a couple questions. So just really start by visualizing your answers, and definitely feel free to share these answers in the chat. But first of all, why did you sign up for this class? I imagine that there's something going on, related to your health in particular, maybe hormones. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure that you're wanting to find answers. So why exactly did you sign up for this online class? What specifically is holding you back from achieving optimal health? Maybe you've tried some things and they haven't worked, or some things have helped a little bit. Maybe it's, lack of knowledge. Maybe it's, not having the right testing to figure out what exactly is going on. What is holding you back from achieving optimal health? Perhaps you're just not making it a priority. And I know many of us as women do that. We tend to put other people's needs first. And third, what would make our time together the most valuable for you? And so definitely share some of that in the chat box. Love to hear from you. And one thing I encourage you to do to make our time the most valuable is, have a pen and paper handy so you can take notes. Definitely, remove any other distractions around you so you can just focus these next 45 minutes or so on this information. So when it comes to women's health, there's a variety of products that make strong health claims. We see them everywhere. They make all kinds of promises. They sound too good to be true. And a lot of times they are. And a lot of these solutions actually can end up causing more harm than good. They can cause side effects that are potentially more damaging than the condition that you're attempting to support. So recognizing a hormonal imbalance is an important first step on your journey to health. And there are a lot of great testing procedures to figure out your hormone levels and what might be off, but they're not foolproof. I think testing hormones, especially like saliva testing, is a really great place or a great thing to consider. But do keep in mind that they're not 100%. And the reason is because hormones are dynamic. They fluctuate on a moment-to-moment basis. And so your levels one day are going to be completely different than your levels the next day, and they even fluctuate throughout the day. So, it's really more relevant to look at the common symptoms associated with hormone imbalance. And some of these symptoms include irritability, digestive problems, excessive sweating, food cravings, fatigue, loss of muscle mass, weight gain, and low libido. Those are some common symptoms of hormone imbalances. And of course, these can be symptoms of other things too, but just something to keep in mind. If you find that you are checking every one of those symptoms off, then, a hormonal issue is something to certainly consider. So our conversation tonight is going to be largely based on incorporating specific essential oils and even some natural supplements to really help promote women's health and hormone balance. And the essential oils we'll talk about tonight are doTERRA essential oils. And I just want to clarify quickly why, and then we'll dive into some of the specific oils and what they are and how you can use them. But one of the questions I get asked most often when sharing essential oils, because there are so many brands on the market, is why doTERRA? And I just want to say not all oils are created equally. The same goes with any natural solution on the market. Not all supplements are created equally, and not all essential oils are created equally. So, with, I think, the growing popularity of essential oils, it's bringing more and more brands to the market. And unfortunately, the majority of them are synthetic or adulterated in some way. And so you're not getting the purity and you're not getting the therapeutic value in the oil that you're hoping to get if you're going to use it for your health. So the thing I want to make clear is that if you're going to use anything for health purposes, you want to make sure you're using the best quality, right? If you're going to put it on your skin, if you're going to ingest it, if you're even going to breathe it in, you want to make sure it's going to be benefiting your body and not harming it any way or contributing to the toxic load in any way. You want to get the biggest bang for your buck, and you want to make sure you're getting the purest product available. And one of the reasons I chose doTERRA is because of that. Couple reasons. So first is their co-impact sourcing, and this is really, really important. So doTERRA sources its oils from all over the world, so that each oil is derived from its indigenous environment. And this is incredibly important. And honestly, when I got into essential oils, this is one of the things I didn't really even think about. I didn't even know, we don't know what we don't know. So I didn't even think to ask this question, right? But it's so important to source oils from regions of the world where that plant grows naturally. So, lavender grown in France or Bulgaria is going to be totally different than lavender grown right here in Dallas, Texas. The properties are going to be completely different because it doesn't grow naturally in Texas. I would have to force it to grow. And so it's going to have a completely different therapeutic profile, and it's not going to be the best. All right. And so when plants are grown and harvested in the proper altitude, climate, season, soil, you end up with a far superior product. And that's really where doTERRA's commitment to purity begins. And the second main reason that I choose doTERRA, there's a lot of reasons, but the other main reason is because their oils are certified pure therapeutic grade, and we say CPTG for short. And this guarantees, again, because there's so many brands of oils on the market, and unfortunately, there's no regulation around labeling of essential oils. So anyone can put virtually anything on a label. It can say therapeutic, it can say 100% pure. It could say organic, but it could still contain fillers and impurities that you don't want in that product. So certified pure therapeutic grade guarantees that every single oil has zero fillers, zero synthetics or dyes or pesticides or contaminants of any kind. They're pure, unadulterated oil. And so, I get asked, I hear a lot of times people say, well, I'm using organic oils. I'm like, that's great, but CPTG goes above and beyond that. It guarantees that, yes, the oils, the plants are grown in a very organic method, but it also guarantees that they're grown and harvested at the right time. It guarantees that they're grown in the proper environments, right? And so that's incredibly important. And we actually third-party test every single batch of oil to make sure the therapeutic properties are there in the right ratios and to make sure there are no impurities in the oil. So we've created the standard as a promise to purity and a guarantee to you. So you can be confident that you're using the best oil on the market for you and your family. So you've got the potency, you've got the purity, and you're going to have, an amazing therapeutic oil. All right. So what exactly are essential oils? That is a very common question. We know they come from plants, but what exactly are they? So essential oils are naturally occurring aromatic compounds derived from plants for our health benefit. They're found in the seeds, the bark, the stems, roots, flowers, and other parts of plants. And they actually protect the plant against environmental threats and insects and disease. They're very protective to the plant, and they provide these beneficial properties to us as well when we use them. Essential oils are extremely highly concentrated when they're properly harvested and distilled for the purity, potency, and efficacy. So a little bit goes a really long way. That's another thing to just remember, is that you don't need half a bottle of essential oil. You only need 1 to 2 drops per serving to get the benefit. So they're very, very potent. They're about 50 to 70 times more powerful than the herb. So again, 1 to 2 drops is really all you need per dose, which makes them a very, very affordable option. So again, doTERRA oils empower more than 2 million homes worldwide, and they're the world leader in research supporting the use of essential oils for wellness. So why do we even need to consider natural alternatives? There's a lot of options out there. Why do we even need to look at natural solutions or essential oils? Well, I'm just going to highlight a couple of statistics that I really think will resonate with women in particular, but there's so many statistics out there that just show that I think we can all agree our health system is broken. It's not what we need it to be. It's not solving the problems that we're faced with on a daily basis when it comes to our health. Anxiety is a great example. Anxiety is an epidemic. It's become the #1 mental health issue in the US. It affects 40 million adults alone. And it's affecting kids like crazy. And so the statistics are alarming, but anxiety is a big issue. And, you know, medications are usually the common first line therapy for it, but they're not solving the problem. They're not getting to the root cause. And in fact, anxiety disorders cost the US more than $42 billion a year. Almost 1/3 of the country's $148 billion total mental health bill. That's alarming. Both of those statistics, the total mental health bill and just the amount that anxiety disorders are costing us. So it's a big problem. And we can really take control of this in our homes and our lives with using essential oils. All right. This is another one that just really alarms me. So the United States is 5% of the world's population, and we consume 75% of the world's prescription drugs. And unfortunately, our society isn't getting any healthier. So it just goes to show you that the medications, while they may be helping symptoms, they're not solving the problem. These are lifestyle diseases that we're facing primarily today in our modern world. And with lifestyle diseases, we need lifestyle solutions, right? Lifestyle change, dietary change, and natural options. In 2010, enough prescription painkillers were prescribed to medicate every American adult every 4 hours for 1 month. I mean, that's amazing. And nearly 9 out of 10 poisoning deaths are caused by drugs, both illicit and prescribed. So, pharmaceuticals, while they can be helpful, and I'm certainly thankful for modern medicine, they do have their side effects. So why essential oils? Well, a couple reasons. Essential oils can address the root problem rather than just masking symptoms. They're very, very affordable. They end up being pennies per drop. They're available at your home immediately. So it's really empowering for you to be able to have a solution for you and your family when you need it. And there's no side effects with proper recommended use. No side effects. So you can feel comfortable and confident using these oils on you and your family, and know that they're safe. All right. So essential oils are incredibly effective, and they are able to work at the cellular level. Not many agents can do this, but essential oils can actually penetrate a cell membrane. This is powerful stuff. So they can really target issues at the root cause. They can address impurities and threats both inside and outside of a cell. And they can, again, penetrate that cell membrane. And so they're really designed to support that cellular health and build up healthy cells and immune function and support the body where it needs it. And so they're powerful agents. And so using essential oils can address so many issues, whether it's immune support, hormone balance, cellular support, digestive support, headaches, you name it. There's an oil that you can incorporate to really help support your body and give it what it needs. All right, so we talked a little bit about certified pure therapeutic grade. So here's just another little overview of what this means. Again, sourced globally we have strategic partnerships with farmers around the world, very rigorously tested to meet all of our standards, free from any filler or artificial ingredient, beyond organic. All right, so you are getting the best quality oil out there. We talked a little bit about our co-impact sourcing. And one of the things I love about the co-impact sourcing as well is that we've developed these partnerships with artisan, small-scale growers and distilleries. And we're going into these communities. Some of them are impoverished communities, impoverished regions around the world, third world countries, and we're partnering with these communities. They're giving these amazing oils to us, and we're giving back to the communities. So really going in, supporting these communities in the way that they need, whether it's bringing fresh water to them locally or building schools, paying the farmers fair wages year round, which they weren't getting before. So I love the mission of doTERRA, that we're going in and we're giving back. And it just really is a wonderful partnership. And just knowing where our oils are coming from is amazing. You don't really get that anywhere else. So there's 3 ways to use essential oils. The first is topically, and topical use is such an easy way and a very effective way. So when you apply your oils to areas of the body that need support, they will reach your bloodstream within 20 seconds and reach every cell of your body in a matter of minutes. So they work really, really fast. Now, if you have really sensitive skin or you're using oils with really young kids or babies, you definitely want to dilute the oils with a carrier oil. So an example of a carrier oil is fractionated coconut oil, regular coconut oil, olive oil, jojoba oil, almond oil. Any of those fatty oils are great carrier oils. And so diluting the oil is not going to lessen the efficacy. It's just going to reduce any type of sensitivity that may happen. And with young kids and babies, it's especially important because their skin is thinner and their skin is just more sensitive. And then also if you're applying an oil to a large area of the body, like your abdomen or your back or your shoulders, it just makes sense to dilute it first because it's going to make it a lot easier to spread over a large area. Because again, you only need 1 to 2 drops of essential oil. And so if you want to target a large area of the body, dilute it with a little carrier oil. Now, the bottoms of your feet are a great place to apply oils because that's the most porous section of the skin. So it allows for really quick absorption. And you can also apply oils on the back of your neck, behind your ears, on your chest, on your wrists. All right, so those are other great areas. Also, any area of concern. So if you're using an oil for digestive support, then applying it to your abdomen is going to be a great option. All right, the second way to use your oils is aromatically. So by that, I just mean breathing that oil in, breathing in that aroma. So it's as simple as taking a cap off the bottle and breathing it in. So I can grab this oil right here, take the cap off, and just inhale it and just get that aroma and get that benefit, all right? Put a drop in the palm of your hand, cup your hands over your nose and mouth and inhale it. That's another good way. Or diffusing oils. So when you diffuse oils, you're going to have a little diffuser that you add water to, put a few drops of oil in it, and it'll mist the oil into the air, and you'll get the aroma that way. But diffusing oils and using oils aromatically is wonderful for a number of reasons. For one, it's great for respiratory support. But secondly, it's the best way to use oils for any type of mood or emotional balance. So if you're dealing with, anxiety, sadness, grief, any of these more negative emotions that you want to help balance out, irritability, whatever it might be, then diffusing oils is going to be a great way to support your mood. There's oils that are very uplifting and can help make you happy. There's oils that are very calming and can help relax you and calm you down and help you sleep. So you can get a lot of benefit from the aromatic use. All right, the third way is internally. And doTERRA is the only brand of oil that I recommend using internally because it has the science and research behind it. And again, purity varies. So if it's safe for consumption, it will be clearly indicated on the label. So be sure to read the label before you ever take any oil internally. One thing I love about the doTERRA oils is if it's safe for internal use, it will have a supplement label. If you can see that, it will have a supplement label on the bottle. So you can take it internally. All right. So once you're assured of the quality, you can add a drop of oil to your water or your tea. You can put a drop under your tongue. You can put a couple drops in a veggie capsule. I love citrus oils internally. That's one of my favorite oils to take internally. It really helps me drink my daily water amount, and it really helps cleanse and detoxify my body. And we'll talk a little bit more about that as well. But there's a variety of oils that you can use internally for a number of reasons. And internal use is just going to help support those internal organs, really help support your digestive system, your liver, your kidneys, and just and target any issues in that regard as well. So let's dive in. So, my goal during our time together is to really help you if you're facing any of the following issues. You completely feel drained of energy each day, or you're someone that puts everyone's needs ahead of your own, right? I think many of us do that. Maybe you know that health is important, but you're not creating time for it. You're beginning to lose passion for the things that you once enjoyed. Maybe you're concerned about aging, but you just feel it's inevitable, or you just have this burning desire to look and feel better than you do right now. So if you can relate to any of these, then you're going to get some of your answers addressed tonight, without a doubt. So let's start this educational process together and really get going here. All right. So one area that elicits high levels of stress for many women are our hormones as we age, right? And there's a great article on doTERRA that really talks about hormone balance. And I want to just focus on one paragraph that I think captures the essence of this potential health challenge. I'm just going to quote it. So it's a simple fact: hormones get blamed for a lot. Bad moods, aggressive moments, even sad days. Can you relate? So deserved or not, it's clear that hormones play a significant role in many of the body's functions. Because hormones affect such a wide range of physiological processes, it's important to maintain hormone balance. Hormone change can cause a wide variety of physical and emotional symptoms. Estrogen and progesterone are the main steroidal hormones that affect women's health. And each of these hormones has a broad scope of functions that extend far beyond reproductive health. In fact, female sex hormones influence energy levels, sleep cycle, brain function, bone health, heart health, weight management, and many other factors. Hormones often represent the gateway to many health conditions, which is why prevention in this area can be a catalyst for a significantly better quality of life. And women can experience hormonal imbalance at any stage of their life. It's just your body's way of asking for help. Okay. So I love that piece of the article because I think it really puts into perspective. So hormones are very special chemical messengers in the body that are created in your endocrine glands. And these messengers control most bodily functions, from simple basic needs like hunger to more complex systems like reproduction and even your emotions and mood. Now, your body has many different hormones, but certain types have a bigger role to play in the body's health and well-being. So understanding these roles is really important if you're looking to protect and manage your health. So for women, as we mentioned just a second ago, progesterone and estrogen are the main female sex hormones. Estrogen is a primary sex hormone. It causes puberty, prepares the body and uterus for pregnancy. It regulates the menstrual cycle. And during menopause, estrogen levels change pretty frequently, and they cause many of the uncomfortable symptoms that women experience. So we'll discuss this a little bit and talk about some solutions that can help that. You really don't have to suffer, and that's really why I'm hosting this class. You know, many women reach a point in their lives and start to believe, you know, when I age, my beauty and health will deteriorate. And I think this is caused by maybe societal ignorance, and it's not truth. You know, I definitely want to help you rewrite your story. And, you know, outside of diet, you know, a clean diet filled with quality food choices, and of course, regular exercise, which we'll talk a little bit about, doTERRA has a couple of products which are specific for women and will offer the potential support and prevention you need. They are wonderful, and I'm excited to share those. But first, I want to just talk a little bit about this lifestyle pyramid, because I think this is really important to know that obviously there's no magic pill for help. It takes effort, it takes consistency, it takes doing things on purpose. And so eating right is absolutely critical, non-negotiable. You know, essential oils are great, but they're not magic. And so they'll work with your body and they'll support your body, but you also have to put in the effort too and eat a very clean diet that really serves you, eliminating any foods that might aggravate you or cause inflammation or you might be sensitive to. Really focusing on a whole food anti-inflammatory diet with a lot of healthy fats, good quality protein, and lots of vegetables and fruit, right? And then exercise. You know, getting that movement on a daily basis is going to be so important, and it does wonders for hormone imbalance and just your overall health and your stress levels. Rest and managing stress. I think this is one many of us women tend to neglect and not prioritize because our days get so busy serving others, right? We're supporting and taking care of our families, and we're working, and, you know, we're doing all of these things. And our personal health and our rest tend to get put in last place. And so making sure that you are prioritizing sleep and you're getting good quality sleep every single night, really 8 hours of good quality sleep, and managing your stress in a very healthy way, which means taking time for yourself. That is so important. And everyone's stress management activities can look different. It's really what resonates with you. It could be going on walks in nature. It could be doing yoga. It could be just, if you're just having a really, really busy day, just a few minutes of deep breathing. It could be journaling. It could be prayer or meditation or having a personal quiet time. But doing something each day to really just calm your mind, calm your body, and take care of yourself. So the first thing I really like to start off with is foundational nutritional support. Taking high quality supplementation is important, right? We cannot get all the nutrients our body needs from food alone. Unfortunately, our food just isn't what it used to be. And our nutrients in our food are just not as high of levels as they used to be. So I really love the doTERRA Lifelong Vitality Pack for that whole food nutritional support to support your body at a foundational level. It really makes taking the first step on the path toward a lifetime of vitality and wellness very convenient and affordable. And the 3 products in this program are Alpha CRS, Z Omega, and Microplex VMC. And they're formulated to provide you with targeted levels of essential nutrients and powerful metabolic factors to give you optimal health, energy, and longevity. And this, our lifelong health and vitality really depend on many factors, right? Diet, physical activity, weight management, rest, stress, just like we talked about, exposure to toxins and being able to detox, inherited genetic predisposition for disease. And while some of these variables might be beyond our complete control, breakthrough scientific research is showing the many ways that we can influence and even control significant factors of aging and wellness. You can control your genes and your genetic expression. A long life full of vitality and healthy aging begins with providing your cells with essential nutrients and metabolic factors to help them perform optimally. And so I recommend Lifelong Vitality System to everyone. I take it myself and I love it. And I just think the fact that, you see this statistic on the screen that a survey revealed out of 16,000 adults, not one of them had sufficient levels of key nutrients such as vitamins A, C, and E. So it just goes to show you that we are nutrient deficient even if you're eating the cleanest diet out there. And you really need to be aware of the type of supplements you're taking if you are supplementing, and make sure they are high quality and whole food based so your body can recognize the ingredients and use the ingredients as nutrients and absorb them and really help protect you and support you at a cellular level. All right, so let's talk about some oils specifically for women's hormones. So Clary Calm is my favorite, and I even have it right here. I keep it on my desk all the time because I use it all the time. I love this. So it is our monthly blend for women. So it's really designed to support and help balance out your hormones and, really work with each body, right? So just help balance out if hormones are too high or too low, just help find that stability and bring them back into harmony. So, during your menstrual cycle, you can apply this oil to your abdomen to experience that soothing and calming massage. If you're dealing with any hot flashes, you can apply it to the skin for a very cooling and soothing effect. You can even diffuse this. It comes in a roller bottle, but you could, open it up and put some in a diffuser if you wanted to and really get that calming aroma. What I recommend personally, since it comes in a roller bottle, is to just apply it to like your neck and your chest and your wrist. I wear it as perfume, and that way you'll get the aroma. Throughout the day, you'll be able to smell it, and it smells amazing. I get compliments all the time. People are like, "What are you wearing that smells so good?" I'm like, "It's my oils." I love wearing Clary Calm. But again, it's really designed to help support emotional and mood balance and any physical symptoms that you might experience during that time of the month. And so this is good for any age too. I would like to point out, whether you are experiencing, having a regular period, or you're postmenopausal, you can still use this, and it's going to really help promote hormone balance, bring the estrogen levels back into balance, bring progesterone back into balance. It has special oils, certain oils like clary sage, which is really designed to help support healthy estrogen levels. Regardless of whether they're too high or too low, it's just going to help support your body with what it needs. It has Vitex in it, which is great for helping support healthy progesterone levels. It has lavender and bergamot and Roman chamomile and ylang-ylang, which is great for emotional balance and just calming the body and the mind, and really helps supporting that parasympathetic state of your body, which again is going to help support overall hormone balance. So again, it's going to really help balance your hormones throughout the month and balance your mood and your emotions. And so I wear this pretty much every day. I like I said, I like the way it smells and it's very calming. So this is a great oil to have on hand for sure. And it's really helped me in balancing out my own hormones. Like I've dealt with a lot of hormone imbalances after, being on birth control for years and some other things. And so using this oil has really helped me personally. So another product that might be helpful for you is, especially if you're having estrogen issues, is our phytoestrogen lifetime complex. And so it's a blend of natural plant extracts to support hormone balance throughout different phases of a woman's life. So especially if you're maybe perimenopausal or postmenopausal, this could be a good option for you. Beginning as a young adult, almost every function of a woman's body is controlled by hormones, and a balance of normal hormone levels will influence your health and your emotional well-being all throughout life, right? And so this lifetime complex is a blend of plant phytoestrogens that really support hormone balance gently and naturally. It also includes flaxseed to promote healthy metabolism. Of course, eating right, exercising, and maintaining hormone balance can help reduce uncomfortable issues associated with PMS and the transition through menopause. And so it's going to really provide additional support too for healthy bones and heart, breast tissue, and other body structures and function as a woman ages. So this is another option to consider incorporating for overall hormone balance. And then, of course, when it comes to, healthy eating, it's really important to focus on nutrition when it comes to prevention. So again, like getting healthy levels of calcium and magnesium and all of your vitamins are going to be really important for women's health and bone support. So I really like focusing on foods that are naturally high in calcium as opposed to taking a lot of the calcium supplements out there. So, some foods to consider incorporating are sardines, salmon, green leafy vegetables, eggs, lean cuts of meat. If you can tolerate dairy, then organic yogurt or Greek yogurt and various cheeses, preferably grass-fed. And if you can tolerate beans, then certain beans and legumes are great too. And then, of course, with vitamin D, do your best to get out in the sun, get exposed to the sun every day to really help support your vitamin D levels. And again, the lifelong vitality system is going to really help give you natural forms of calcium and magnesium and vitamin D and your B vitamins and all of that your body can use as well. Now, if you're someone that needs extra support for bone health, then the bone nutrient complex is going to be a really good option. It really helps provide optimal levels of vitamins and minerals that are essential for developing and maintaining healthy bone mass and density. It provides 100% of recommended daily amounts of calcium and magnesium, again, in their natural form. It actually has the highest quality bone nutrients available in bioavailable forms. It contains healthy levels of vitamin D, and so all of these combined are going to really help support bone health. So if you're someone that is concerned with bone loss and promoting bone density, then this bone nutrient complex is a really good option for you. All right, so let's talk about essential oils now. We talked about some supplements and we talked about the Clary Calm, but let's dive into specific single essential oils that you can also incorporate to really help support you. So I know that many of you want to know which doTERRA essential oils would be good to consider to support and prevent and offer prevention. So here's some of my favorites. Okay, frankincense. Frankincense is my all-time favorite essential oil. It's considered the king of oils, and there's so many ways to use it, but I personally love frankincense just for the fact that it is going to support healthy cellular function, okay? So you need healthy cells, and if something is going to help promote healthy cells in your body, then this is a great place to start, right? Because it's going to, to me, this is foundational. To support healthy cells in your body is going to really help support your immune system and the overall how your body functions. And so you can apply frankincense to the bottom of your feet. You can put a drop under your tongue for daily maintenance and for healthy immune support. You can use it with a carrier oil on your skin. So frankincense as well is very anti-aging, helps reduce fine lines and wrinkles and reduce blemishes and dark spots. So you can mix it in your face lotion, or you can just mix it in a carrier oil and apply it to your skin. It's very, very beautifying. So it's wonderful for skin health. And you can even use it to clean and soothe minor cuts and scrapes. I also love diffusing frankincense because it's very balancing for the mood, and I love the way it smells. So frankincense, in my opinion, is a must-have in every home. So I love frankincense. Peppermint. So peppermint is a great oil to have as well for many purposes. So peppermint, I'm sure you're familiar with peppermint. It's one of our more popular oils, but it's very versatile. So it's great for respiratory support. So if you're dealing with any sort of respiratory issues, congestion, anything like that, you can just inhale peppermint or diffuse peppermint to really clear up your airways. It's also good to diffuse to help promote focus and concentration and mental clarity. So if you're needing that extra support in terms of focus and concentration and, helping with any type of brain fog, then peppermint's going to be a really good one for you. It's also very cooling. So if you're feeling overheated or dealing with any hot flashes, then putting peppermint on you. You can put peppermint on the bottom of your feet, or you can put peppermint in a spray bottle with some water and just mist it on you. And it's very cooling, all right? It's also wonderful for digestive issues. So if you're dealing with any type of gas, bloating, indigestion, abdominal pain, you can just rub it over your abdomen or put a drop in some water and drink it. And even combining it with lemon and water is really nice too. And it makes for a really nice, refreshing mouth rinse. So many different ways to use peppermint. It's definitely an oil that is a great addition to your medicine cabinet just to have on hand all the time. So lavender is another one I think all of us need. We can all benefit from lavender. It's the calming oil, right? And so if you're dealing with any type of stress or anxiety or just feeling amped up throughout the day, then lavender is going to be your go-to oil to just calm you down and help you relax, right? So it's great to diffuse in your room or in your bedroom to just help reduce stress and calm down and calm your mind. You can even add a few drops to a bath for just a really nice relaxing bath. Put a couple drops on the bottom of your feet at night before bed to really help support restful sleep. And you can also use it on your skin. This is another really good one for skin health and just reducing any red or irritated skin. So you can use it in your skincare. It's just going to help reduce inflammation, calm the skin, reduce redness, reduce irritation. All right. It's also great for minor burns. So like if you're cooking and you slightly, burn your hand on the stove or in the oven or something, just put a drop of lavender on it. And that's what I do quite a bit. I'm sometimes clumsy when it comes to cooking. And so I'll just put a drop of lavender on the spot. It'll reduce the burning. It'll pretty much eliminate the burning, and it doesn't leave a mark. So it's wonderful for that. It's even good for putting on bug bites. So it's that time of year when the bugs are starting to come out. So applying lavender to any bug bite is going to really help reduce any sort of irritation. All right, lemon. I talked a little bit about lemon earlier, but again, it's another oil I use on a daily basis. I love starting my day with a glass of water with lemon essential oil. Just 1 to 2 drops of lemon in my water. It really helps support my digestive system, and it helps support cleansing and detox. So it's helping my liver and my kidneys. And it's also great to use for immune support, to soothe a sore throat or a dry throat. You can diffuse it in your home to really help freshen and purify the air. And diffusing it as well is going to offer mood support. So it's very de-stressing and uplifting to your mood. And you can even use it as an easy non-toxic cleaner. So this makes a super cheap DIY household cleaner. You just get a glass spray bottle with some water, add a few drops of lemon to it, clean down your countertops. It's as easy as that. It's going to save you a lot of money too. Not to mention, rid your home of all those toxic chemicals that are in regular commercial cleaners. All right, digestin is another oil I recommend for every household. Whether you're dealing with, digestive issues on a regular basis, or it's more occasional, digestin is a great oil to have on hand for that digestive support. So if you're dealing with any gas, bloating, indigestion, motion sickness, any of that, you can just, what I recommend is mix a couple of drops of digestin and some carrier oil and rub it over your abdomen. All right. You can also take it internally. So that's one of the ways I really like taking digestin, is just putting 1 to 2 drops in just a little bit of water and drinking it. And it really, really helps support my digestive system and eliminate any uncomfortable symptoms. All right. So digestin is a great oil. It's a really nice blend of peppermint and ginger, caraway, fennel, just a lot of oils that are very well studied for their ability to support the digestive system. So it's a great one to have. And then On Guard. So On Guard is our protective blend. So this is, you can think of it as your immune support blend. Okay, so it's a blend of wild orange and clove and cinnamon and eucalyptus, some other great oils to support your immune system and to protect you, right? So this is one you can use on a daily basis for immune support and maintenance. You can put it on the bottom of your feet. You can put a drop under your tongue. You can put a couple drops in a veggie capsule or in water. And that's just going to really give you that maintenance and immune support. It's another good oil to clean with, just like lemon is. So a few drops of On Guard in a spray bottle with water, clean on your countertops. And this is actually the oil I use for my household cleaning. I love the way it smells, and it just works really well. And then it's also wonderful to diffuse. So this oil smells really good. So I love diffusing it in my home. And I get compliments a lot of times when people come over and it's diffusing. But it's also very just purifying to the air. It's got some antimicrobial properties. And so it's just going to really help cleanse and purify the air, reduce any odors, and reduce any environmental threats that might be getting into your household. So it's a wonderful oil to diffuse in your home. All right. So that is just some of my few favorite essential oils that are great for everyday use and are really going to support you in your health. So you should not sit around waiting for your health to deteriorate or give up if you've been diagnosed with a condition, because like I've said a number of times during our time together, you can control your health. You can make a difference through changes in your lifestyle. And I find that exercise is the most wonderful physical and emotional activity to keep your mind in the right state and to improve your overall health. So just make sure to create time for anything that moves your body and brings you joy. And if you're like me, then I have to schedule my exercise. So I schedule this on my calendar just like I do everything else for my day. Otherwise, it's not going to happen. So I encourage you to do the same. But some exercises to consider incorporating. Of course, there's cardio, but also weightlifting and sports and dance, yoga, tai chi, walking, Pilates, any sort of exercise that you really enjoy. If it doesn't feel like a workout, that's always better. But I also encourage you at the same time to not just stick to cardio. Definitely get some strength training in there too. All right. Now, I really encourage you, to make these lifestyle changes, but also let doTERRA help you. So here are some powerful oils that might be supportive for you. We've talked about a few specific ones, but let's talk about certain ailments you might be experiencing. So if you're needing memory support, then consider frankincense, peppermint, and rosemary. All three of those are wonderful for supporting memory. If you're experiencing feelings of anxiousness, lavender, balance, which is one of our blends, and elevation, those are all really, really good. Feelings of sadness, lemon, citrus bliss, melissa, and frankincense. Those are all great ones to consider. If you need sleep support, and I mentioned the importance of sleep and prioritizing sleep, if you need sleep support, then definitely lavender. That is the one I recommend trying first. And then also Serenity, which is our restful blend, and vetiver. All three of those are great for sleep support. And if you're needing help with concentration, then again, peppermint, like I mentioned earlier, and then we also have a blend called Intune, which is our focus blend. So my goal with this class is to simply just open your mind to prevention. I understand that maybe certain health conditions will impact your life regardless of your lifestyle choices. But what I also know to be true is that when you consume a clean diet with high quality food and you move your body regularly and you supplement with pure products, then you're laying a foundation of vitality. A true measure of beauty is the ability to take care of yourself and to put your own needs first when it comes to your health. So I understand that for many of you, it's extremely normal to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. And although I don't expect that to completely change, I do hope that you're able to carve out some time and some space in your busy life to focus on what truly matters, and that's your health. You can't be the best person to others unless you take care of yourself. So if you're anything like me right now, then you're probably really excited to start to incorporate some of this stuff into your life. So you may be wondering, what now? How do I get started? And I want you to know that you're never alone on your essential oils journey. I'll personally be here to guide you every step of the way, to answer your questions, give you resources. And in addition, I have a very special training course that I send out to all of my new users that lays a foundation for knowledge and awareness for incorporating these oils into your life. So there's a number of ways to get started using the oils. 3 main ways, 2 of which I'm going to highly recommend. All right. So there is the option to purchase the oils at retail, but nobody does this because it doesn't make sense. You want to get the biggest bang for your buck, right? So I want to talk to you about how you can get these oils for wholesale, which is 25% off. So there's 2 different ways. So the first, we're kind of like a Sam's or a Costco, where you pay a membership fee and then you get wholesale pricing. So the first option is to pay $35. That's your membership fee. And then you can purchase all the oils and supplements and products at wholesale price, which is 25% off retail, which is so awesome. So that's going to save you a ton of money, even on the first order. The second option is to purchase an enrollment kit. And this is the most popular option because with a kit, your membership fee is waived. You don't have to pay that $35, and the oils are discounted off wholesale pricing. And so I would recommend one of the 2 wholesale options based on your desires. And so I'm going to explain how to do that in just a second. All right. Sorry, I didn't click through all of this stuff for you guys. All right. So the benefits of a wholesale membership too. So there's a lot of benefits in addition to getting 25% off. So there's also the benefit of our loyalty rewards program, which is totally optional, but it enables you to earn a percentage back on every order in the form of free product credits. You can also get your shipping credited back in product credits, and you can use these product credits to purchase free product. So that's awesome, in addition to the wholesale pricing. All right. Additionally, when you join with me, you're going to get access to a free 21-day essential oil training course, which is so great, and walks you through how to use all of these oils. It's just a nice refresher, and they're just short little videos, about 2 minutes each, and it will tell you exactly how to use each oil and what they're good for. I also offer a complimentary wellness consult. So you and me will get on the phone, we'll connect, we'll discuss your specific health concerns and health goals and really lay out a plan for you. So it's going to be very customized for your needs. We also have a private product support forum online and just unlimited education and support. So you can take advantage of so much support and education through this. All right. And then I mentioned the loyalty rewards program, which is optional, that enables you to earn additional percentage back and free product credits. So you can actually have the option of getting free product in the future. So it saves you a ton of money. So I just want to talk about some of the most popular kits, and then we'll wrap up. So the first kit that's one of our more popular kits is the Natural Solutions Kit. And this is what I consider our lifestyle kit, because it really will offer you kind of a lifestyle transformation. It comes with a variety of our popular oils, many of which we talked about today, like the peppermint, lemon, lavender, breathe, melaleuca, frankincense, On Guard, digestin. It also comes with a deep blue lotion and the vitamins, the lifelong vitality system. You'll get this for free in this kit. You'll get an 8-hour diffuser. You'll get our natural toothpaste, our foaming hand wash, and so much more. So it's really a great kit if you're looking for more of a lifestyle transformation. If that's a little much for you, then a couple other kits I would recommend are our Home Essentials Kit and our Family Essentials Kit. So these two kits are the same in terms of the oils that you get. You get our 10 most popular oils. The Home Essentials Kit comes with the larger bottles of oil, the 15 milliliter bottles, which contain 250 drops per bottle. And you also get a diffuser with this kit, and the diffuser is free. So you'll see that it's actually an $86 savings off wholesale pricing for the Home Essentials Kit. The Family Essentials Kit comes with all the same oils, but in smaller bottles. They're 5 ml bottles and no diffuser. So those are just a few options for you, but definitely check out this link, and I'm going to type it in the chat box so you can click on it. But when you go to this link, you are just going to enter all of your information, like just fill out the form, right? It's a secure form. And then you're also going to see the list of all the kits. So you'll get to look at all the different kits that are there and make your own decision for what you want. So, but I did just want to highlight a few of the most popular ones. And then finally, I just want to share another bonus that is happening just this month only. So for the month of May, when you enroll with a kit, any kit, or you enroll with an order that is 100 PV or more, you're going to get $50 back in free oils. So that's huge. So if you enroll with any one of the kits, the Home Essentials Kit, the Family Essentials Kit, once you do that, you are going to get $50 back in free oils, and it'll show up in your account as product credits that you'll be able to apply to a future order. And so it's $50 worth of free product that you'll be getting back. So that's a huge opportunity. I've honestly never seen a promotion like this before with doTERRA. So it's definitely worth taking advantage of, and it's only available for a few more days. So I highly encourage you to go click on this link and get started now. And so once you do that, again, you're going to be taken to a form. It's going to ask you to enter your name and your information. Then you're going to choose your kit. And so just make sure you select one of these kits. If you want to do the $35 membership fee and select your own oils, then make sure you select Intro Pack, which is the wholesale membership only, and then type in the individual products that you want. We'll get that order processed for you, and you'll be hearing from me. I'll be reaching out to you to schedule your wellness consult, send you a bunch of resources, and get you set up with that free 21-day online training course. So definitely don't hesitate. Go ahead and get started now. And I'm really excited to work with you. You know, you're definitely not alone in this, and we're going to be working together, and I'm excited to connect with you. So I just want to thank you for participating in the class tonight. This group was so wonderful, and I'm excited that so many of you have already decided to start your essential oil journey with me. It's going to be so much fun. And you know, since my life has changed so dramatically since using these oils, it really is my mission and my responsibility to share this with people like you who are open to using natural solutions and who are eager to learn about this stuff. And so again, just click that link in the chat box to get started. Just enter all the information on the form, click submit, and then you'll be hearing from me. And at this point, I'm happy to answer any questions that you have about using essential oils for you and your family. And so if anyone has any questions, definitely type them in the chat box right now. And I love having the chance to share something that has made such a difference in my life. And I know it will for you too. So I'll hang out for just a second here and see if there are any questions. Otherwise, I hope all of you have a wonderful evening. And thank you again for taking your time out this evening to join us tonight. And I look forward to connecting with you soon. Are there any questions? All right, guys. Well, thank you again. And if you do have any questions at all, if something comes up and you think of a question later, I'm typing my email address in the chat box. All right. So feel free to shoot me an email and we can hop on the phone and chat if you have any questions. Happy to help you out in any way I can. So the getting started link is in your chat box as well as my email address. So y'all have a great evening. Thanks again. Bye.